Everybody knows social media is bad for society. Is it? Or at least that's the sole mentality behind continuous moral panic in today's society. But how true is this? According to many adults, social media is notorious for all the negative influences it has on our well-being. From Dr. Ann Watson's lecture in week 6, social media is known to cause various concerns, from physical dangers involving online predators and privacy breach, for example, the most recent Cambridge Analytica scandal involving Facebook, to physical and mental effects such as depression, narcissism, and poor physical development, to social effects such as real social disconnection and harming interpersonal skills. However, today I'll be tackling the moral panic that social media addiction is somehow making us more antisocial. Let's address the definition of a moral panic first. From Good and Yehuda's work titled Moral Panics, the Social Construction of Deviance, we can derive that a moral panic is an instance where the behavior of some members of society are thought to be so problematic to others that it causes a state of public anxiety or fear due to the notion that it's tearing apart society's morals. And, as stated by Dr. Ann Watson from week 6's lecture, the concerns of social media addiction mostly revolve around one particular target group: young people. What does the research say though? While most research claims our generation is more disconnected than that of our ancestors, Gauntlet's article on 10 Things Wrong with the Media Effects Model claims that the effects model is often based on studies with misapplied methodology. Many studies are not carried out in experimental methods, and therefore may cause researchers to draw inappropriate conclusions. This leads to his other theory that the effects model is often based on artificial elements and assumptions within studies. Sociological studies of media effects take plenty of time and money, and even then, there are way too many variables to consider for results to be 100% accurate. Professor Keith Hampton conducted several outdoor social experiments where he observed that people in groups were less likely to look at their phones, while those who were alone were mostly on their phones to pass the time while waiting for a fellow companion to join them. He also mentioned that we're really bad at looking back in time. Young people nowadays have less opportunities to socialize in person due to various reasons, such as extended school hours, strict parenting, and even sheer distance. Psychologist Jocelyn Brewer's take on the results of the Australian Psychological Society study on the 2015 Stress and Wellbeing Survey is that almost no teenager ever claimed that social media is bad for their relationships. If anything, it has helped them make new friends, improve connections, and connect with people across the globe they would otherwise like to meet in person if they could. Jessica Brown from BBC's special series #LikeMinded agrees that if social media addiction does exist, it's a type of internet addiction, which is a slightly different story. So, is social media really bad for society? It's difficult to say. With technology evolving so rapidly, our methods of connecting with one another are also constantly changing. Not to mention, popular social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat are still fairly new. Hence, there is insufficient research to give us a definite answer. So what's the conclusion? We can't say for sure. Yes, social media has negative effects, but modern society is also more connected than ever before. As University of Technology Sydney lecturer Babak Abedin has said, social media resembles chocolates more than it does to cigarettes. It can be healthy or unhealthy. It all just depends on how you use it.